Thank you guys for joining. My name is Haley. Um, I have been with the company for almost a year. I am a travel agent slash mentor slash trainer with Team Freedom. And today I'm going to be going over crafting your brand with Canva. So here are some examples of the things you're going to want to build to be able to brand your business. Very first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want a business name, and then you're going to want a slogan. Here's an example of another slogan. Don't just travel, make unforgettable memories. I use this sometimes to post with, but as for my logo, adventure awaits is my actual slogan. And then once you've got a name and a slogan, you can make a business card. I have a front and back on my business card, and this QR code goes to my Solo 2 page, which has all my links and everything. And I have another training on that coming up. And I put my logo on the back since obviously with my design that I had set up, I can't fit it on the front. I did go ahead and put on my email and phone number on the front, even though they can access that with the QR code. And you have to have this information here as well as the Archer logo on your business cards. And you guys can get that from the back office. Then you want to set up a flyer to hand out or put on social media. Most of my social media posts, I don't put a QR code on because a lot of times we're on our phones on social media, but you guys can if you want. These flyers I print out at my house and leave them out in public and places like that. What I do is I'll print it in black and white and print it on colorful paper. That way I save on ink and it stands out as well. I also do a thank you card. So when a customer or client books with me, I will mail them out a thank you card and put in a couple little gifts inside the envelope with it. If they have kids, you can send travel stickers or there's luggage tags. I have shower steamers and face masks, stuff like that. Just anything that would fit in a card envelope. You can just send as a thank you. I know some people send wine, and there's some suppliers where their hotels will do amenities as well if you call in and ask. And that's just like a little bonus to stand out. And then you're going to want social media posts. Really, you're going to do a bunch of these, but starting out, just one or two will help out. So with your business name, if you're having a hard time figuring out what you want to call yourself or name your business, you can Google travel agent names and it pops up with a bunch. You can go to travel agent name generator and pick one of these AI services. The AI service that I use ChatGPT. And then all you have to do is, type in name of travel agency. And then it'll give you a few. Sometimes it gives you one, sometimes it'll give you more. And then you can pick your name. You can also use all of these to do your slogan as well. There is sites that you can find that will give you your name and let you buy the domain like this one, Business Name Generator. This is one of the tools that we have in the travel agent binder for Team Freedom. And then it's through GoDaddy. And it gives you names and then lets you buy the domain as well. So let's go ahead and build your logo because that's the first thing you're going to need. So you go over to create design, go down to logo. KA Butterfly Travels. That's a good name. I like that. All right. And so I'm just going to go through here. You can look through the designs that they have for logos to get an idea if you're not sure. You can always type in what you want. So we're looking up travel. Go through and look. And then you can also do elements. And you can pick little graphic designs like I did, and then add your name and your slogan that way. To save time, I'm just gonna find one here that I like that is already kind of put together. This one. All right. And then we can change the color if you want. And then add our name, and I'm just gonna use Dream Destinations for today. Destinations. And then I will use Let Your Curiosity Be Your Compass as the slogan. And then, you can kind of move it around and kind of make it your own. Oh, it's watermarked. Okay, so what the watermark means that since I'm on the free version, I would have to pay a credit for it if I was to download it, but I can download it with the watermark and I just use it that way for today. But if you if you pay for Canva, then the watermarks and the crowns don't apply. And there's more features like transparent background and stuff like that that you can use for your logo. So with the transparent background, this allows you to take that background off and you to move your logo, just a logo like the picture and the name, by itself. So it's really handy to have. Actually, it's here that I've got to go. Okay, and then let's go back to Canva since we've got that done, and let's do our business card. So I like the landscape ones. They do have business cards that are the opposite side. That they're called portfolios. So if you just type in business cards, it'll pop up with different. So portrait, sorry. And then you got the rounded corners and stuff like that. So you got several different options to choose from. And then just like on that one, you can go to design and pick out a design, or you can go to elements and pick out the elements and build it from scratch. And I like the whole idea with the QR code, so we're gonna go ahead and do it back today too. So I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna change this to Dream Destinations. Get it how I kind of like it. And this is how you want to brand yourself. So you want to incorporate stuff that you like into your business card. I mean, some people like to go the professional route, and that's fine too. But I like, bringing a little bit of me into each of my brandings. Let's see here. Here, I got a bunch of pictures. Hold on. Let's use this one. And then there's also in the elements tab, you have shapes, graphics, and you got frames too. So if you want your picture to look, a little bit different or a certain shape, you can go here and you can find a frame to stick it in. So like say we wanted that frame, and then all you would do is you would go to your pictures, add it in, and then you would just drag it over it and it puts it inside of it. And see, it has like a little border on it and kind of makes it pop out. So there's a whole bunch of things in this element section. You just kind of want to, play around and get to know Canva. All right, so let's put our slogan. You can play with the size too, as well as the fonts. You can drag it, or you can come up here and plus or minus, or type it in up here. You highlight it and type it in, or you can pick what size you want down here as well. And then there's a bunch of different fonts that you can pick from. But again, these right here are the ones that are for the paid. All the other ones are free. And then let's do there we go. Make it a little bit bigger. And then you also, when doing your business card, I kind of set it up how I want it, and then I'll go back. And this border that you see, like a purple pinkish border, that's gonna be what will be seen when you print your business card. So anything outside that border will be cut off. If you're ordering from Canva, it will help and adjust it for you and let you know, like, hey, this is needs to be this size or that. And you want your letters, you don't want them to be under 8 point in size. So anything smaller than that's too hard to see on the business cards. So I like to use at least 9 or higher. We'll fix this so that it fits into the area so you can see. So about that area. And so we would want to use a different picture for this one. Unless I can get it back and there's something like this. Shrink it better. Okay. And then you can come over here to text. They have some that are already kind of set up that you can use. Or you can just hit this, type it in, and then you can change the text up at the top. So we want phone number. And then we'll want email. And then you'll want your name and whatever you want to say your position is. You can be a vacation specialist, destination expert, travel agent. If you want to keep it simple, travel advisor. I did advisor just because it sounds a little more professional, I think, than travel agent, but it's still kind of close. I didn't spell that right. But it's a little bit closer to travel agent. All right. And then because we did everything so big on here, what you could do on the back. I'm gonna put an actual QR code that links. I'll show you guys how to do that in a minute. And this is for people who can't use a QR code scanner because their phone don't have one or don't know how. So I put that on there. And then this right here is where you could put, the Archer logo and the information as well and license numbers. So go here. And it doesn't have to be real big. It just has to be at least readable. So, you can make that 9. Or I think mine might even be 8. I think I might have done it, the smallest. So, and then you put that there, which will be a little bit longer than that, of course. So it'd be like this section here. And then how you do the QR code is you go to Elements, type in QR code. And this right here lets you generate a QR code. And you just enter in whatever you want to link it to. So I want to link it to my solo page. Because it's all my links in one page or in one spot. So I don't have to decide on just one. And then it generates. And then you get to decide how big you want it or how small you want it. And then customize it. You can change the background color of it if you want. I really can't see that one. Let's see. Let's do lighter blue. I'm gonna leave that one white. And then let's just so you guys can see the difference. Make the margins bigger and then upgrade your code, and there you go. You mess with it. So you can see the different changes. And like I said, you can make it how you want it. I'm gonna turn it back. I like mine black and white. They kind of pop out more than that, more like that when, especially if you're doing other colors and stuff. So just upgrade it when you're done. Alrighty, and then let's add the logo real quick. So we'll go to upload files. There's the logo. Yep. And of course, we'd have to make it a little bit smaller since, Archer's information is a little bit. And then there you go. That's how you make a business card. And then you can print them from anywhere. So if you don't want to print through Canva, you just go to share and you download it. As I download mine as a JPEG. And then if you just want one page, you can decide which page you want. And then you hit download and it downloads. And then printing Canva or printing with Canva, you get to choose front or back if you want both. And then you get to choose the paper type. So these ones are these are pretty good. These are a little bit thicker. I kind of like these a little bit more, but the standard I think are too thin and they break down easier. But it's really up to you. And then you can download the PDF for it and you can add it to your cart and you can check out and then, have them sent to your house. Canva does a neat little box that they're in and everything when they come in. And then you can also, like I said, download it and have it printed at any of your local printer places, printer shops. Alrighty, so since we did our business card, let's do a thank you card and then a social media post. So the thank you cards are really easy because, they have layouts for you. That's what I used. I just went down here in the designs and found one I liked. I kept that. And then right here, instead of thank you for your purchase, since they didn't really buy anything from me, I offer them a service, really. I put thank you for trusting Watkins Escapes with your trip or vacation, whatever you want to say. I want to change that because it doesn't stand out very well. So I'll do something a little bolder and then I'll make it a little bit bigger. And that's as easy as your thank you cards. And then you can print these at home, get stock paper. That's what I do because it's a little bit thicker paper. You can even do your business cards at home, but my printer, I don't know, it's not too great with pictures, so I get mine professionally printed, but you could print your business cards at home too on stock paper. So that's your thank you card. And it's easy. It took us 5 minutes. You could take longer and play around with it, make it your own and, pick a different style or whatever you want. And it's the same for with the social medias. So you're going to want to do a lot of these to help market your business. Let's do an Instagram post because I usually post my Facebook and Instagram gram post together. So to keep it being able to post both, you can do Instagram post, but you can also do a flyer. Flyer works on Facebook's. If you use a flyer on Instagram, you just have to chop off a little bit at the top or the bottom. So just kind of keep that in mind when you use a flyer because I do both. So and then I like to, if I don't have an idea in mind already or a theme, I like to go to my design. I mean, this is a great tool and just pick one that I like. It's a pro one. Let's get a free one since I'm in the free account. And I mean, you can even delete this and put a different picture in. So you don't have to use this picture. So, and then we can do, you can even keep it like this, you know, Wanderlust at its finest, explore the hidden gems. I mean, it's a good one already. And then if we want, just trying to move the picture, but let's move this up just a little bit more. We can move this here. I'm gonna put it like right there. Move this up a little bit. And then down here, make this just a little bit bigger. And then I'll add my solo 2 page. And then you got a little social media post that you can post wherever you want. Or if you want to do something else, you can, let's use this one. Let's add this to a new page. Go over here and put, hold on. Watkins escapes. There we go. And then this right here, we can go to ChatGPT. Come over here. We can even start a new chat so you'd be able to find it easier if you wanted to, because you can always go back. They'll save it. If you do a free sign-in. This one's free, but the 4 or the 4s, whatever, those cost money. They're supposed to be faster and have more responses, but ChatGPT 3.5 works good enough for me. So let's do call of action. Well, hold on. Sometimes they can give you long things. So if I'm wanting just a little bit, like a sentence or two, I'll put short call of action. That way I don't get like an email worth of, you know, paragraphs to send with call actions in it. Short call of action for a travel agency. Alrighty, and then you can just copy and paste it. I don't do the clipboard at the bottom because it will take the quotes with it. And then come over here and just paste it. Still a little bit big, but we could even get rid of these. Move this here. Oh. Change the color. I'm going to change the font so it's easier to read. Let's do a different font. Nope. Yeah, I like that one. And we can even shorten this up a little bit if we wanted to. And then I want to do a different pic. Oh, my bad. I want to do a different picture. Book your adventure today. It's all just about playing around with it and getting it how you like it, unless you find one that you like automatically and don't want to do much to it. So it can be fast or slow. It's really up to you. It just depends on if I'm in the mood to just throw some together, if I want to get on here and play around. I do both. And let's do this one. Nope, let's not do that one. Yeah, that one. That one's a good one there. So there we go. And then we can even change the background color. Let's do that one. All right. And then you can add in, like, say you want this picture to like come in somehow. You want to make it like animated. You can do that. And then you can use it for a TikTok video as well. Canva does offer audio on here as well, so you can add on music. I think a lot of the music is part of the pro. But like I said, just get on here and look around, and you'll amazed at what is offered through the free program. So, alrighty. So I will answer anyone's questions if you have any. All right. Thank you for joining me.